Alrighty, clarinets, we're looking at number 11, half the price. So you should already have your notes written in, but you can see it on the screen if you do not. This song now uses half notes, which means each one of our notes is going to be 2 beats long. So the first thing we're going to do is speak it as we clap it. So we're going to clap. If a note is longer than 1 beat, we clap and we pulse. So each of these notes is going to be 2 beats long. So we have, for instance, the first 2 measures will be E, 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 rest. Okay? So we're going to speak it first as we clap it. Here we go. E, 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 D, 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 C, 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 D, C. All right, that last C is 4 beats long. So now I want you to back that up and speak it and clap it as many times as you need to. And that's basically the same for any of this process. You can either back it up and do it with me, or you can practice it on your own. So the next step after we feel comfortable with the rhythm is that we're going to speak it as we move our fingers. So this is where we need to remember our E, our D, and our C. Remember that your left hand is on top. Your thumb should be supporting your clarinet under that thumb rest, okay? You can look at your fingers as you are saying the notes out loud, like check in on your music. You can also look to make sure that you're placing your fingers in the right spot. Remember, we want to be covering the holes all the way. So, speaking it as we move our fingers, starting on E. Don't forget to have your thumb on the back for all E, D, and C's. Speaking it, 1, 2, here we go. E, 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 D, 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 C, 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 D, C. And you'll notice that whenever we speak the notes out loud, I really want you to pulse your voice. So if we have a note that's longer than 1 beat, just like when we're clapping, we're going to pulse it. E. Okay? So do that as many times as you need to feel comfortable, and then we're going to play it. So make sure you have your embouchure, your reed is resting on your lip that's over your bottom teeth, and your teeth on top. And curl around, okay? 1, 2, here we go. All right, that is number 11, half the price. We're going to move on to number 12 now. Number 12 has the same rhythm with those half notes, but the pitches are a little different. So same thing, we're going to clap and speak the pitches out loud, and then we'll move on to moving our fingers and speaking the pitches, and then we'll play. So 1, 2, here we go. C, D, E, D, C, D, C, D, E, D, E, C. Alrighty, now we're going to move our fingers as we speak those pitches. 1, 2, here we go. C, D, E, D, C, D, C, D, E, D, E, C. All right, now the last two measures has the hardest movement because we have to go from D to E to C. Just practice that on your own for right now. D, E, C. Do that looking at your fingers, making sure that when you go from the E to the C, that you're placing those fingers down at the same time. We want to place them at the same time so that we don't get this this effect where we have da-da, da-da. We don't want that. We want it to be really, sure going from E to C like this. We don't want. Do you hear how I'm moving through D to get to C? That's not what we want. We want E, C, E, C, E, C. Okay? All right, once you feel comfortable with that, you can play the whole thing. Let's do it. 1, 2, here we go. All right, and that is number 12, Cardiff by the Sea. Have fun practicing.